Hey guys, welcome back. I think we lost internet there, completely crashed. Everything was down. Sorry about that. I have no control over the internet. That is very unusual. Normally it's pretty stable here. Sorry guys. Just give me a second here to kind of fire things back up. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Alright, good. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Just internet completely died. And I'm hardwired, so like it wasn't a Wi-Fi thing, it was an actual, no kidding, internet thing. Anyhow, thank you guys for coming back. I don't know, I think I didn't get too far. I kind of went back to the stream when it died, and I got internet back on. I found out it kind of cut off right before I got the shrine quest done. So I'm going to reload that save and kill that mug deal again anyway, because I'll show you guys, you know... Actually, I think I kind of showed it the way I wanted to show it. Marigold, I got a notification! Yay! Alright. See if I can fix this thing. My windows are all messed up now because I had to like get everything else back on. Alright guys, yeah, thank you all so much for coming back. We're going to get right back into this here, and I'm going to kind of pick up sort of, you know, somewhere where we left off there. We'll have to redo that Mugdilla fight, and I'll do the shrine quest properly. Alright, I think I'm good to go, guys. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment before I get into it to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated. And toodles. Alright, wow. That was really unexpected. So, yeah, here we got our attack power meal running still. Bone system good to go. I think I already did all this before I saved the game, but just in case, you know, you guys missed my prior stream before we lost internet. Welcome, by the way. You need to arm up, suit up, and eat up. Excuse me, that is my mantra. Arm up, suit up, and eat up. So make sure you got whatever weapons and arrows. Excuse me. And bows, of course. Good strong shield. Always get your bone system going, guys. And for non-DLC users, this is the one you want. Upgraded twice, of course, for bone attack up. Hidden damage multiplier there. And then, of course, you got the attack power meal running on top of that. That stacks. And, of course, we've got extra heart meals running, which is a beautiful thing. So, guys, from here, all we really have to do is lob a bomb out here. And it's going to kind of get him to come over here, see what's going on. He's actually going to eat that. He's going to think it's a fish, not friends. So in this case, it is food. So now, guys, Sheikah Slate's got to be upgraded. Go ahead and freeze them in place for a minute. And just go to town. Now, you notice I have a couple of stamina meals, or wheels. That's important because you need the time to have the time to, you know, get him dead. The stasis helps a little bit, but you saw he didn't stay frozen super long. So yeah, you just need to have the stamina to be able to cover this. So I wouldn't recommend doing this right off the Great Plateau with only one stamina wheel. You know, you're going to have to work on that just a little bit, get that stamina wheel built up so you can actually manage the attack. But honestly, if you've got all that squared away, you should be able to get him dead. Without him even having a chance to wake up and hit back. Which is really the easiest way to get these things dead. And guys, this is important for that KO credit, that hidden stat, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. Please catch my prior stream, the one where the internet died. Ooh, check that out. That was a royal, or a golden claymore. They're not great. I normally don't stock them, but they do make nice, like, gemstone breakers and things of that nature. But, yeah, please check out my prior stream, guys. I explain all of this. I explain all the damage multipliers. I explain where to find the stuff you need. It's a good amount of information in one concentrated dose. So anyway, moving on from there, guys, I am going to probably kill another Molduga, because again, we've got places that we can stand. The bad thing about this one in particular is that there's a lot of Lynel trouble, so you have to kind of do some work there before you can really deal with the Molduga. I mean, to a degree. I found if I stand over here, I more or less avoid Lynel trouble. So I guess if I'm going to try that one, that's the one I would try. But also down here during the around the Arbiter's grounds, where all these little ruin structures are, there's another Molduga there. And again, you have a couple of safe places you can climb to avoid him just coming and beating on you. Same thing at the Oasis. He's kind of swimming around the Oasis here. And again, you can kind of get on top of one of these little rocky surfaces and kind of do the exact same thing. So I am going to go around and kill all these Moldugas just because we're already here. I'm already in hunt mode. You know, we might as well just get her done. And I'm not sure how it's going to be quicker to get there. I'm going to go ahead and go back here and get the sand seal. So this will be my launch point for every Molduga kill. Alright, I totally forgot to let you guys know I was going to be away from chat window for a bit there. Apologies for that. Yeah, me too, Jim Lewis. No tornadoes today. No bueno. But yeah, all is well. Internet crashed. We are back online, though. So I'll go ahead and get out of the way. And I'll be back here in a bit. Alright, so let's go get my words. Let's go get our sand seal again. And get this done.
Yep. Hey.
I'm gonna go right toward that purple pin. And I do need to be mindful, too, of Blood Moon. I'm not necessarily worried about cooking right now, but depending on how much I go through between now and when that Blood Moon actually cycles, I might take a moment, break away, go do just a little bit of cooking, and then I'm going to go back around and kind of re-kill all the stuff we just killed. I think he had a club. I'm not really sure, but for right now I'm just going to kind of press, get this done. Okay, there's our Molduga, so we have to kind of skirt him a little bit. And this is where you might need bomb arrows, because sometimes he's got a bigger area here he likes to swim around in, so it's tougher to get him to get super close to you. You know, whatever island you might happen to be standing on. But yeah, right here where this treasure chest is, actually, yeah, I marked that wrong on the map. That's the piece of land I would recommend using because you're down here already. You don't have to do a lot of work. So anyway, yeah, getting his attention is going to be a little bit tougher here because he's got a bigger swimming path. So, you know, of course you could just stand here and wait it out. Sooner or later he will make it back over here. Uh-oh. There's a Lynel right there I might want to deal with first. Just again, because the Lynels can really complicate the battlefield, so it's a good idea to just get these guys out of the way. Uh-oh. Is he aggroed on me? That isn't good. See, we got the lizard here. Okay, good though. He's kind of close. No, he's too far away. Man. That's not great. I don't like that Lynel being there. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna deal with this quickly. Really? Wow, he is on me. Okay, good. So if you want to get his attention, that's one way to do it. Just kind of walk around aimlessly on the ground and... Where did he go? What did he telewarp? So notice I haven't eaten the meal yet, and this is why, because it can take a while over here. You got to deal with whatever lizzles might be in your way. And, either wait it out or just coax him over here with bomb arrows. I didn't think that was going to work. My horse couldn't hear me. You don't say. Okay, I got a question mark there. Go ahead and toss that bomb back out. Oh man, come on. Come hither. There we go. Okay, he's right here. So I'm going to go ahead and ready another bomb. Eat it. Eat it. What is happening here? Okay, I'm just going to use the bomb arrows. I wanted to try to avoid that in case y'all don't have any, but this just is not cooperating. Okay, well, I'll just use bomb arrows, I guess, because this is just not working out. So anyway, same kind of thing, guys. He's going to run over here and go after your bomb arrow. Same kind of thing. Exactly the same way we did it before. Now, I'm not armed up, suited up, and eat... Uh-oh. That's right, I need to drill him again if I'm going to use bomb arrows. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's how you have to do it if the hard bombs just aren't working out. This one's tougher because, again, he's got more of a swimming area. So it's hard for him to get close enough to you to toss some bombs actually gets his attention. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go back through all the same motions once again. Arm up, suit up, and eat up. And go ahead and get an attack power meal running. I might want a longer one this time because I'm going to go get the other two. That might do it. I guess I'm about to find out. And I still got the extra hearts running, so yeah, I'm good to go. Go ahead and drop a hard save here. But exactly the same steps, guys. Stasis. Give you a second or two to kind of run over there, you know, get a head start on getting close to him. Just go to town. If your weapon breaks, your weapon breaks. Go ahead and grab the next one and just keep on going. And I know, you know, there's a little bit of a grace period here, so you should still be able to get it. And guys, notice I hit him twice on one revolution, so it's closer to his teeth. So I was in the wrong spot earlier. I was right about there, where I was getting that double damage on the revolutions. And of course I gotta see what my goodies are. Nobody wants that. Not anymore, anyway. Alright, so taking advantage of the meal while I've still got it ticking down. Let's go ahead and put another marker over here at the oasis. And then I'm going to warp back and once again get a sand seal just to kind of speed up the trip. Not only that, we're going to have to light another campfire. We do not want any, like, nighttime enemies popping out while we're trying to deal with these things. This way you can just focus on, you know, the task at hand, the Molduga. You don't have 10,000 other things going on the battlefield. Whoop. Okay, as soon as you start seeing this stuff coming into view, that's him, guys. Now drop that save probably back here somewhere. Before he's aggroed. Again, just in case things go wrong, then you don't lose anything, per se, that you might have collected on the way over. I wonder why he never eats the sand seal. It's been a curiosity. Okay, here we go. He's coming nice and close. Plop that sucker out there. Hey! What is happening today? Normally I don't have these issues. Okay, here we go. I guess sometimes you have to just use 2 bombs. So let's try to get back by the teeth here. I'm not hitting that double point anymore. Yeah, I don't know. It's a real... There's like 1 magic pixel there you have to be standing in. Otherwise you don't catch it. But it's back there around his jawbone somewhere, I think. I'll keep playing with that as we progress here. So yeah, guys, these Molduga fights are much easier than the way I showed in my first series, simply because when you're standing on these hard spots, you're totally safe. You don't have to worry about damage. And you don't have to worry about the Molduga, you know, even better. So yeah, definitely good stuff. And of course the fringe benefit of the shinies. Always have good gemstone drops here. Alright, and because we were successful, go ahead and drop a save. One more, guys. And that KO credit stat is just going through the roof right now. The Moldugas give you a... Really? He's going to play hard to get today. Yeah, the KO credit, that stat, that hidden stat, it's just going through the roof right now. So, yeah, the Moldugas, if you can get it down, this is really going to help you to push that stat. And again, every Blood Moon, guys, I come back through here and kind of run the same route. It is awesome. Little temperature damage never hurt no one. Now, I might be able to kind of squeeze in here. Ah! Poor sand seal. I am so inhumane. Oh yeah, we got our bombs upgraded. The wolves are now one-hitter quitters with the bombs. Okay, he normally goes around this little mountain thing, kind of little plateau or oasis counterclockwise. So if you just kind of wait it out, he'll eventually make his way back around. And I totally forgot to stamp that. And I'll go ahead and stamp this. And he's probably more inside where I'm standing. The bad thing is, while you're standing here, you know, waiting for him, that meal is ticking down, and I hate watching that happen. Because in my mind, there's other monsters I could be killing right now. I know, Link, it's hot, brother. But don't worry, the oasis is right there. Okay, he's getting close. And of course, he's gonna putz around before he makes it over here. There we go. Ideally, you want him to get nice and close, just like that. Weapon breaks, no big deal. I don't know where that double spot is anymore. I'm gonna have to fine-tune that. Or maybe you have to be actively moving around or something, I don't know. I feel like I was better at hitting that before. Maybe I'm just a little out of practice. Golden bow, baby. Nice long distance bow right there. Yeah, we are way past the stage of wanting Knight's weapons, although until I get better, you know, or restock. I guess having a few extra weapons wouldn't hurt having on hand. Alright guys, so from here, that's the 4 Mugdulas. I'm going to circle back over. Now, we don't have a Blood Moon yet, so these guys are still dead. And I'll see where I'm at with my clubs. I got 2.5 left. I'm going to show you guys a couple new locations where you can get some of these. And one is going to be right here. There'll be a Bobkin running around holding one. And I will be right back. Alright, apologies for the break there. Needed to water the horses real quick. I'm also trying to eat and multitask, so yeah. Raw gourmet meat. We were just talking about rupees. Yeah, might be. It's terrifying. The music's pumping, your heart's pumping. There's a process. You gotta get through that process, I guess. We all go through it. Oh, okay, Jim Lewis, thank you for mentioning that, so I could save myself some bomb arrows and just shoot regular arrows out. I never thought to do that, thank you. That'll definitely cut down on the bomb arrow usage. Yeah, Mike B, I know. I hate watching that time tick down. It's like part of my brain is locked onto that and it doesn't like it. And you can't shake that. It's tough. Okay, got you, Mike B. I'll keep trying to fine-tune that there on this spot for that double damage. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get back out of the way. This is part of our hunt mode, by the way. So yeah, we haven't seen Guardians yet. I'm going to show you guys a real easy way to take care of the Guardian. And you don't even really need the bone system for it, but you do want attack power meal running. Of course, I'm going to use the bone system because he'll die quicker, but you don't necessarily have to have that. Yeah, it might be closer to the eyeball. It's right around there somewhere. Basically what it is he has a shoulder and a head, so like those are the 2 hit points. And if you're standing just right, it'll clip the shoulder hit point and the head hit point. But there, like I said, there's a magic pixel in there somewhere. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and bid you all farewell. We'll see you back in a minute. Peace out, Home Scout. Hopefully the stream doesn't die this time. Alright, so anyway, you're going to want to kind of fly close to the suit again, guys. Drop that hard save just in case this goes wrong, but we should be okay. And I'll go ahead and arm up, suit up, and eat up for this just to get him dead as quickly as possible. Go ahead and use a one-handed swinging weapon. And go ahead and bump Bo up and use shock arrows. Actually, no, shock arrows won't stun him. Any arrow here is fine. The headshot is real tough to hit. You have to hit him right in the eyeball laser beamy thingy. I've still got a decent amount of hearts running. I'll go ahead and do a lower or less longer lasting one here. And what we're going to do, guys, is just focus on the legs. Focus on the legs. Wait, where's my weapon? Oh, man. So if you stand still, I want to demonstrate that one more time. If he starts getting away from you, don't move around. Just lock onto him. If you're standing still, he'll stand still. And you can sit here and actually do this all day long. But if you start walking around, he starts walking around. So again, you kind of got to be real steady here with your nerves. Nerves of steel, I know. But anyway, once you, kind of stun him or whatever, then just kind of take your time and hit one leg at a time. And do it slowly, because if you go in here and do it too fast, he'll still be trying to snap out of it, and you won't get the stun. So the key here is, again, nerves of steel. You got to slow it down. And that's tough to do when your adrenaline's pumping. But if you can remember that, you can go around and just kind of, like I said, just one at a time here. Take your time. One leg at a time. It immobilizes him now at this point. He can't go anywhere. He can't really do anything. Not only that, we keep him in that stunned state, so he's not shooting at us, and that's key. We don't want him shooting at us. That is no fun. And then, once all his legs are gone, it doesn't take that much longer to kill him. Even if he's winding up to shoot you, he'll be dead before he can execute it. Now again, part of this is the weapons. And honestly, I kind of wasted chewing up that bone weapon on the legs. Though that was completely unnecessary. What I should have done was I should have used the Royal Broadsword on the legs. And then once he was down, I should have switched over to the bone system to kind of finish off his body. So I'll try to pay more attention to that next time and demonstrate that better. But that'll save the bone weapon for sure. It's the same number of swings anyway with the lower grade weapons. Where was he? Right about here, I guess? So yeah, anyway, guys, you're going to want to start killing the Guardians because the loot. You need the monster parts. We're going to get another weapon system that's very similar, works the exact same way as the bone system. And that's going to be the Ancient set. Exact same type of party, guys. Ancient weapon, pow. Ancient proficiency, pow. Everything else stacks the same. The difference is you've got an even extra hidden multiplier. A Guardian weapon against a Guardian does a stackable extra 50% attack boost. So the weapons are already stronger, and then there's another hidden damage multiplier in there. You really can't beat it. Now the bad thing is, and the reason I don't use those on normal hunts, is because against normal enemies they break right away. The bone system lasts much, much longer. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. I've got this trash weapon. Might as well use it for something here, I guess. I like the spears because it keeps them stunned. So even if they're wielding a weapon, that's one... The spears might not have the strongest, you know, stats, but they have that benefit. It keeps them stunned and it keeps them far away from Link. So mono e mono, that's probably a good weapon of choice, especially for newer players. And I wish I had demonstrated that more in my first playthrough. Now I think that's the only bone weapon that's here. I think. Why is my stamp not going away? Or my pin? Maybe I have to be on ground level for that to happen. So yeah, guys, there it is. One more bone weapon. And I'm going to come back here and do all that some other time. And now, as far as I know, that's pretty much it for early game weapons, with the exception of Satori Mountain, Gold Rush Mountain. There's 4 of those suckers on that mountain. So, you know, for now, that's kind of another stream. But for now, for all intents and purposes, this is the locations that we can access right now for the bone weapons. Excuse me. Moving on from here. I'm not done killing yet. We need to go kill more stuff. So I'm trying to think of Lynels. There's one kind of close by in the Coliseum we can kill. And I can't remember what I was talking about earlier when I said I wanted to show you guys a Lynel a different... Oh yeah, without doing the headshots in the air. Just in case that's not for you, I'll show you it works out without having to do that. But the key is you have got to have the Sheikah Slate upgrade. And unfortunately, it only really works when stasis keeps him frozen longer. So like I said, when the Lynels progress... in the last stream, I don't know if I've mentioned it again this one, but I said it in the last stream. So sorry if it's a repeat, but at some point the Lynels will progress with this hidden KO stat, and they'll no longer be freezable for that long anymore. It'll just be a couple of quick seconds. It still gives you an advantage, but it's not going to be long enough anymore. So then you'll at some point you're gonna have to, you know, start learning how to do the bow and arrow from the air. But you'll have better bows. You'll do a lot more damage at that point. We're going to have, like, Savage Lynel bows. We're going to have the Great Eagle bow. Matter of fact, I know, guys, we need to get out to Rudo. We need to get out to Rudo Village. I said Rudo. And we need to get to Rudo Village so that we can get that Great Eagle bow. That is the prize. The eye of the prize for doing Rudo. And that is a Savage Bow equivalent. That's what I usually use to start killing my white-maimed Lynels. So guys, yeah, right now we're doing early game stuff, early game Lynels. But way up here in the northern regions, there are white-maimed Lynels starting out. So yeah, as soon as I get that Great Eagle bow, that'll open up those Lynels to us. But again, you've got to learn how to do that bow and arrow time in the air, because that's where most of the damage comes from for those white-maimed Lynels. Alright, so from here, guys, I'm just going to actually go in there and kill him. And I'm trying to think of other hit spots that I can get to quickly if I eat a long meal. The rainforest, yeah, there's one there. I mean, I can get there kind of sort of fast-ish. As long as it's not raining. It just takes a minute to get... Yeah, but you know what? There's a Hinox on the way. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that too. There's a Hinox here, a Lynel here, and then a Hinox here. So there's 3 baddies we can kill right there. Bam, bam, bam. And then really out of the way... And of course I don't have the map opened up for it yet, but over here where Kakariko Village is, just north of that, there's a couple of hit points we can get. But again, they're out of the way. Not having the map is going to kind of suck a little. But there's a 2 Hinox and a Lynel out there also. So yeah, we're going to kind of wrap things up with those because there's no more Mugdulas. Again, I need to stay cognizant of blood moons and my weapons, because the weapons aren't going to last forever. So whenever all the weapons are all done, then we're all done. And then we really have to wait for the blood moon. But, Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. So I'll try eating the longer lasting meal. Hopefully that'll at least get me through this. And these. We'll see what happens. Same type of party. Arm up, suit up, and eat up. Well, that bow's about to bust. Now let's go ahead and bump her over, because you don't want that to break midair. When that breaks midair, Link is done flying around. He lands. He usually takes a lot of damage. So yeah, that's no bueno. Let's do as long as possible here. Uh-oh, I might be out of long meals. One left. Gotta make it count. Wow, I tore through those meals. Holy guacamole. I still got enough hearts, I think. And I got the fairies as a backup. Yeah, we're good. This Coliseum, by the way, there's a lot more here than the Lynel. So this is a great place for KO credit. Kill everything here. They're all black. They're all going to give you a real good KO credit stat push. Okay, so I'll show you guys now, when he's got his back turned to you, how to hit this headshot. Aim for the base of the horns. But anyway, I said I wasn't going to damage him from the air. I just wanted to show that because we talked about it. So yeah, guys, get over here. Stasis. Hindquarters. Lock on too, by the way. No, don't lock on. Just stay behind him the whole time. If he wakes up out of this, he's going to flip around and try to see what's going on. Just stay behind him. So you might have to move around a little bit with Link behind his hindquarters here. So like if he flips, you'll have to be quick to kind of move around. But you can stay behind him for a while. You can stay behind him plenty long enough to get him dead. But if you're going to do it that way, that's really going to use that bone weapon. So you've got to go in with a fresh one. I wouldn't go in with one that's like half dead or more, because again, you're going to be back there swinging for a while. And you also got to keep an eye on that stam. You saw I chewed through both wheels of my stamina, plus that little bit of yellow that I had. So yeah, if you don't do any damage from the air, just be aware you're going to be back behind him for a little while. But again, it'll all work out before he has a chance to hit back. And hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate that one more time without actually doing any headshots from the air. I just really wanted to show that horn thing and how you can still hit the headshot. Okay, still no bonuses on the bows. That's okay. I guess I'll hold on to it for now. Three clubs, and yeah, we should be okay. We're going to keep pressing here. I think I'm good to go for what I want to kill. So we're heading to red. Go right by that Hinox that we've already stolen from a couple of times. That'll be fun. Finally kill him. And it's raining. It is very hard to run through here right now and not collect everything. Wow. Okay, this is really going to chew up my meal. I wish there was a quicker way up here. You know what? This is just going to take way too long. The meal will be long gone before I even make it up the first cliff wall, so... I'm going to rerun that fight. And I'll do it without the headshots this time, so you can see what I'm talking about. You know, hopefully I can stay back there long enough so you can start moving around and so you can see what you'd have to do there in that situation. Now wait until he's not facing you. Actually, that part doesn't matter. Disregard. But yeah, you'll be better off if you can get behind him before you stasis him. Again, that stamina, guys. So, you see, he still didn't have enough time to really do anything there. He really didn't know where Link was. He just kind of dumbfounded. All he knows is he's getting hit, and he doesn't know where from. That's pretty funny. So even without the stealth aspect of the other bone suit, this is still a good way to go. But again, that's why I like to do the airtime, guys, because look at that weapon. It's trashed now. And it just takes a really long time to do it on the ground. So I just really like the bow and arrow in the air. If you guys can learn that, you know, that's a better way to go, indeed. But again, I understand it's scarier on, you know, trying to stay in the air and worrying about your bow breaking and worrying about your stamina and all that other stuff. It can definitely be nerve-wracking. So anyway, now that I know I've got a rain problem over there, I'm going to try to go back to Kakariko. I don't think I'm going to make it to these kill points on time, but I'm going to try anyway. So going back by the Great Fairy Fountain here, I'm going to try to get set bonus nighttime speed up. That'll really speed up this journey. I don't know if I have the mats. About to find out. I might. I need 10 more nightshades. I don't think there's 10 here. Okay, well, it was a good try. Endura carrots are back too, baby. Nice. Ooh, actually, we might have... Yep, we have them. Wow, just barely, too. Look at that. Yeah, I saw that beetle at the last possible second. I was like, I'm not wearing my stealth, and never mind. Who cares? I'm in a hurry. There's another Endura carrot here, as a matter of fact. And you guys see how valuable these are now? So yeah, I'm definitely going to take a moment here. Whoops. There goes Link, trying to climb everything. Maybe this time I'll remember to do the fairy trick. See if it even works. I meant to upgrade that at the other Great Fairy Fountain, but I was so tired and mashed potato brains, it slipped my mind. There it is, guys. Nighttime speed up. Loving it. Alright, where's my fairies? Do I even have any? Yeah, I should, because they didn't spawn. So you have to have 2 or less in your inventory for them to spawn in. There they go. Yep, they spawn in right in front of Link. That's pretty freaking awesome. I never knew about that hack, guys, 7 years ago. You all taught me that. So thank you guys for every one of you that posted in comments over the years. Some of you guys are probably watching right now that informed me about that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely awesome to have all these fairies now in my inventory. 8 fairies! Hot dog! Ooh, and a radish! Look, I'm getting shiny rocks. Stop it! I'm gonna smack myself. Already know I'm not gonna make that. Maybe. It'll be close. Nope. So guys, we're just going to kind of keep climbing here. And again, I really wish I had the map, because it's going to be tough for me to navigate also. But we're just going to kind of keep climbing until we find this great big pillar here right by Kakariko. And we're going to use that kind of like as a visual landmark. And just keep heading like east up. Check that out, Blood Moon. I need to cook too, and I won't make it to these enemies in time. That Blood Moon's going to cycle before I can get there and kill one. So again, guys, there it is. The KO credit drives the Blood Moon. I don't know if I have time to run by Dueling Peaks and see what kind of enemy I have right now before the Blood Moon. Just to kind of see where our KO credit is right now on the enemy leveling. I doubt very seriously that blue has changed to a black by now. Normally that takes a little bit of killing. At least 2 good-sized hunts, and I didn't even really finish this one. Where the heck is the Dueling Peaks? Jeepers. Wait, wrong shrine. Good thing is I'll be able to do a little bit of cook and replenish some of these meals. Okay, yeah, they're still blues. So the enemies have not progressed yet. But look, he's holding a soldier's broadsword. I don't know if he started out with that. I'd have to go back to a stream a long time ago and look. The first time I came through here. But that weapon might have leveled. So that's usually the first indication. There'll be some kind of a weapon bump. Alright, so anyway, now that I'm savvy on what's going on with him... quickest cooking pot is probably going to be Kakariko. Although there's a covered cooking pot at Hinox, where you don't have to worry about rain. A little bit of a hike, but it's within reach. Alright, always drop a hard save before you cook, just in case you fumble things up. You can reload save and give it another go. And guys, I'm still plenty good on hearts. But, you know, if you need them, cook them. We get them for a reason. Stam, I'm going to throw in whatever yellow stuff I've got left. Probably not much. I haven't really collected anything. Yeah, definitely need more attack power. So I'm going to prioritize that before all else. And then I'll work on some stam, both green and yellow. If I have it. I think I'm just going to stick to the banana and thistle. And you have to have the 3 mighty bananas in there, otherwise if you use too many thistles, it lowers the strength. You don't always get high level. I mean, Blood Moon bonus you might, but I'm more concerned about getting the time in the Blood Moon bonuses than I am trying to bump up a mid-level to a high level. So in other words, start cooking the high level, and then the Blood Moon only has 2 choices. It has to give you either more hearts or more time. Okay, now you need to put 4 in there. We don't have any more thistles, so I'm just going to bite the bullet and, you know, use the 4 bananas. And of course I can always make elixirs. But wow, I'm just about out of mighty ingredients. I do have the razor shroom. I do have the carp. But 2 of those are not going to push a high level. We would need at least 3 to go into an elixir. And I just don't have it. Okay, no big deal. I'm done cooking mighty meals. Let's see where I'm at. I'll definitely have to go farm more bananas. But yeah, I got a good amount there, so I'm okay. Hearts, I still feel like I'm okay on. But since I'm here at the cooking pot, I'll just go ahead and grab them. I really can't think of another thing to craft right now. It was really just for the attack power. Yep, okay, we'll call that. That's good enough. Blood Moon done. The stamina was the other thing I wanted to get. So that's why I put that save down. Normally when I realize something like that, I would go back and reload that save and just do it all over again. But for the sake of the stream, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, there's ingredients here we can buy for some yellow stam. I actually meant to do that on the way.
Oh.
And then I've got the Endura carrots, but it pains me to cook one at a time. You know, I like having those double barrel stamina meals, but since I don't have the Blood Moon anymore anyway, I might just cook a couple of Endura carrots singly to stretch them out a little further. Then again, I'd rather just have the ones that hold more. Now, if you want the full 2 wheels, you have to throw all 5 carrots in there. So I could have done that, but you know, this just stretches the meals out a little bit better. So that's what I personally prefer. But yeah, you guys see the value in these stamina meals by now. So definitely cook them up. I'll even throw some more green in. If I can find my fishies. Oh, they're gone. I don't have any more stamina fish. Well, there goes that idea. Alright, that's good enough. From here, guys, we can go back through and kill everything now all over again. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go the way I was trying to go before, just to kind of show you guys where the enemies are at least, even though we don't have the maps yet, because I've already shown you all the other ones. So I'm going to go that way first this time. Do all that other kind of farther away stuff that isn't like right by a convenient travel gate. And why did I come here? Oh yeah, I was going to check these enemies one more time. I just wanted to make sure what we just saw is still exactly the same. And I know I've tested this before, but it's been so long I'm second guessing myself. So I just want to make sure. He will not be holding a bumped weapon. Is that his weapon? Maybe he has to actually pick it up first, I don't know. Okay, but no weapon bumps on these as of right now. Which I don't think those get them anyway, but... yeah, so right now, guys, we're still only at Blue Bobkin. We're going to check that one more time before I cut stream after I go do some more killing, which, again, it takes quite a bit of killing to get those to progress to black, so I don't think we're going to see that in today's stream, but this is absolutely how you do it. Go off, kill this new stuff I'm about to show you, go back through, kill everything I've already killed in the prior stream and this stream, and you'll be real close to pushing those into the blacks. And that's important because that's where a weapon bump comes from. So soldiers' weapons should start turning into knights' weapons around that time. Either right before or right after you see black bobkins. Okay, I'm going to try to get there a little more direct this time. So basically what we're looking for is the tallest peak right there. Just for like a land marker. And we're just going to kind of keep going that general direction, past it. I just realized I haven't been back on with you guys in a while. Let me pop back and say hello. I am in the zone right now. No, you didn't get your 5-star speedster, the gamer? Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's the luck of the draw. You'll just have to try it again. You know, try another 3-spur, ride it all the way out there just to see what you got. But yeah, you'll get one. They're definitely there to be had. Yeah, 2-star slowster. That's a good way to put it. Okay, so once you crest this hill, we're going to see the location of the Hinox. And in TOTK, that's actually a Stallnox. But yeah, right down there in that little divot. That's where our good friend the Hinox is going to be. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, I didn't even think to say that because I've already covered all this in prior streams. Make sure it's a solid color horse. Keely shocked into submission and then died for being slow. I've gotten horses killed in this game, unfortunately. It happens. Yeah, you don't have to register it. You have to go to the stable to see what kind of horse it is. If it's garbage, just don't bother registering it. Or you can register it and then sell it to that guy that wants to buy a horse for 300 rupees. I covered that in my Gerudo stream. Good one, Mike B. The only upside to getting up past 55 is you forget how it was to be younger anyway. My memory's already fading and I'm not even there yet, so I can only imagine. Hey, Junior 2K, good to see ya. So yeah, you can mount the Lynels. I don't really recommend it. But yeah, you can. It's tough to do. You gotta kind of get behind them. Sometimes the stealth helps, and then you'll get an icon there at some point to mount. But yeah, you gotta either be behind them or next to them, and stealth definitely helps. Hey, Fiji Paws, what's up? Good to see ya. Yeah, good to know, Jim Lewis. I'm glad it's helping out. Yeah, honestly, it was kind of like riding a bike. I fumbled a little bit at first when I was doing the dry runs, and then it started coming back pretty quick. So I'm kind of glad I gave myself that refresher, because I was definitely fumbling there for a while. Forgetting things. Yeah, just good stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Mike B. Maybe someday. I don't know. YouTube is a tough nut to crack. YouTube prioritizes the bigger channels. So younger up-and-coming channels, it's just real tough to crack that nut. But, you know, if it ever happens, awesome. If it doesn't ever happen, that's okay too. I'm still having a blast doing it with y'all. Wakey, wakey, bam! I love it. Oh, thank you so much, Keely. Really appreciate you saying that. And very humbled, too, by the way. I never thought this was going to go anywhere 7 years ago. I just wanted to share in the joy of the fun that I was finding out. And I'm really happy that it's blossomed into what it has today, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate all the support out there. Much love, y'all. Alright, let's go do some more killing, shall we? Get into this on a high note. See you later, alligator. Oh, yep, Hinox. Alright, so I got my stealth on, so I can just kind of casually get over here, get in position. I will drop that hard save right by his yucky toenails. And I don't care whatever weapons he's got, I'm not here for that. I'm here for the KO credit. So arm up, suit up, and eat up. Wow, that club's about to bust! That's okay. Attack power meal. Longer lasting one, hopefully. And this time I'm going to stasis. Because you can actually do that first. That'll give me a little extra time here getting my next weapon out. Wow, he jumped up awful quick. He was like, what is going on? There's no eggs and bakey for him. He was like, I'm up. What's up? Check that out. He's got all sorts of fun stuff on him. Fruit and whatnot. Oh, yeah. Oh, we can already do the Riddles of Hyrule. We got the pumpkin. We got the Lynel hoof. Yeah, we need to get to Karak Forest, too, guys. More inventory. That's going to be a problem here real soon. And then here I am jibber-jabbering, running around in circles, you know, wasting the meal. So anyway, just keep going that general direction. East, south, east, whatever. Get back up and out of this gully. There's definitely going to be more bad boys to kill on this little mini route, so to speak. 2 Hinox and 1 Lynel, if I didn't already say that. But yeah, unfortunately, we got to get there, so that's where these aren't great. That's why these aren't my go-to, because it just takes time to get over here. Now, there's a shrine behind the waterfall. That can help a little, but you still got to get out of the shrine, climb the cliffs, go figure out where the bad guys are, you know, and get there. And again, it's just not... It's not fast hunting, so it's not great for the meals. But don't worry, guys. I'm going to show you how to cook 30-minute meals. Basically, the exact same thing that I just did. 4 mighty bananas and a dragon scale. No, not the scale. See, I keep saying that wrong. It's the dragon horn. So now that we've got the rainforest kind of incursioned already, we can go back to the rainforest and shoot that electric dragon. Do it from a distance. Trust me, it hurts. But yeah, do that from a distance. It'll drop a scale as long as you shoot it somewhere in the head region, the horns. See, I keep saying scale. Horns, horns, horns. I'm going to write it on the chalkboard 10,000 times. You've got to get the horns. So shoot his horn. It'll fall off his body, land somewhere. Go get the horn. And again, 4 mighty bananas, the dragon horn, and that'll give you a high-level, 30-minute long lasting attack power meal. And that's really the way to go when you're on these longer hunts, because it's less worrying about when your meal is going to run out. And not only that, it gives you more time to kind of, you know, travel. There's more travel time. Yeah, the meal is still ticking down, but it's 30 freaking minutes, so like it's not that terrible. The only thing is you got to farm the dragon horns. Horns? Yeah, horns. In order to be able to do that. Okay, guys, so there he is. No way. No way. Not possible. No stamp rants today. We're having too much fun for that. Alright, so anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get that part squared away, and then I'll jump into combat here. Once again, guys, drop that save. Drop that save, 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 save. Make sure you're ready to rock and roll with the bone system. Make sure I didn't change clothes or anything. Yep, disguise, got it. Hearts, got it. Attack, got it. And I guess I'll do another one here where I just do it from the air. Because, again, that's really the best way to do it. Get that damage going, you know, before you get down there. Save the bone weapons. What's up, Doc? Stamina for day. Oh, missed his face. Ouch. One and done. Serana says that all the time in Skyrim. One and done. Just to kind of see where our Lynel bows are at. Oh, we're getting bumps on Lynel bows, guys. Now we just bumped our KO stat. Actually, we might have done that, you know, before actually coming here, but there it is. That's what we're looking for. This is an indicator that that KO credit is progressing just as it should. Now, durability, it doesn't really help much. But yeah, you'll have that bow a little longer. What I much prefer is the attack up. Or the 5-shot spreads, which you don't get on the lower Lynel bows. That comes later. But yeah, guys, this is definitely an indication we're on the right path. So I'm just going to keep on killing. Keep on killing. Killing. Rampage. Continued. Continue rampage. Get them all dead. Okay, and I don't have stealth on right now, so if I wanted to make this easier... I see a lizard right there, too. If I wanted to make it easier, I would have put stealth on, but it's whatever. I can walk slow, too. Right by the toenails. Yuck. Tickle, tickle. Okay, that one popped right up, too. Wow. Just kind of checking to see what weapon drops there are. Ooh, awesome. Check it out. More ingredients. That's pretty cool. Alright, guys. Moving right along from there. I'll go back to those other ones I mentioned. That were kind of far and spread out over in the rainforest. Hopefully it's not raining anymore. Ironically, the stamps that I need to delete are in my way right now. Well, it's turning into another 4-hour-long stream. I don't know how long I was on earlier before it crashed. But I feel like I've been sitting here a while in the hot seat. Didn't I just kill these geniuses? Oh, there's a lizard. 2 lizards. I know, shiny rocks. Hey, how did one get away? No way. I bombed him. He should be laying around flopping on the floor right now. Ah, really? Really? It's raining right now. Terrible timing. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The only thing I can think to do is reload a save and go there first and then go the other way, but that's like out of the way and... Why? Why? Why, SpongeBob? Why? Alright, yeah, it just really stinks because there's really not a great way to get up here. You're kind of at the mercy of the weather, at least right now. I mean, I can make the climb, it's just expensive on stam, it takes forever. Yeah, I'll come back. Let's go kill some other stuff. I need to shake it off. Shake it off! Shake it off! That should be on the bingo. Shake it off! Our friendly neighborhood Lynel. It'd be cool if we could see these things turn blue before I cut stream. We're probably still a little ways off from that yet. Right at the base of the horns is where his face is. Uh-oh. Almost out of stam. I cut that one awful close. Do. Getting low on clubs, but that's okay. We had a blood moon, so I can go get more now. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There it is. Attack up 4. That's not a bad bow at this point. So, you know, we're pushing almost 40 with that. But, you know, just round up to 15 for easier math. 15 times 3 would be 45. So assuming you can get all 3 shots to actually hit the face, this is now my go-to bow for Lynels. So again, I just take whatever's pushing the most damage. The difference is now I have to get in just a little bit tighter into his face to make sure those 3-shot spreads don't spread apart too far, and they all actually connect with the headshot. So as this hidden KO credit keeps building, at some point the spears will start showing bumps. At some point the crushers, which I just picked up and dropped. Actually, did I even drop that? No, but at some point that will have a bonus. Same thing with the Lynel's sword. So that's how you really know you're doing a good job getting that stat pushed. Do I have... Oh my god. Wow, that's right, because I reloaded that save. I don't have that shrine anymore. I'm like, wait, I should have a 4th spirit orb. I'm gonna have to go back and kill that Molduga and redo that shrine quest. I even talked about doing that. Totally spaced. But yeah, I could have just a little bit more stam right now under my belt. Just over 2 full wheels. That would have been nice, too, having that little bit of extra stam. Get her done. Again, I'm going to have to get up much closer to his face now, but come in at a sideways angle so you get a little bit of extra airtime. And notice that spread, it's pretty drastic, so I should be even closer than this. I'm probably not hitting all 3 shots. Yep, good to go. Eat the stam. Oops. I didn't stasis him that time, just to kind of show you what happens when he starts spinning around. That's why I say you got to be ready to anticipate that. If you're going to take your time and do all of it on the ground, because he will start kind of looking around to see what's going on. Garbage! It's our ability. Long throw's evil cousin. I could actually go back out and rekill the Moldugas, all 4 of them. Now, if I really wanted to spend some time on stream today, I would. I would just plow through everything again. And we might even leave the stream with black Bobkins and or blue Lynels. Excuse me, getting better weapon drops. But, you know, that's going to take some time. Again, I don't remember how long I was streaming for the first go-around, but wow, that would probably be at least another good solid hour of me just pressing, you know, really plugging away at the kills. One more kill before my meal expires. And I'll get another royal bow while I'm at it. Stanky! It really is just a one-button method. I didn't even have to move Link. I did just out of caution, but yeah, very freaking cool. I already know that ain't gonna have a bump on it. That's later, much later. Yeah, might as well. So since it's still raining, let's go to Gerudo. I'll go ahead and get that one Mugdale, at least get that shrine quest done. I'll get the Spirit Orb. Bada bing, more stam. That'll really help me out in these fights moving forward also. Also for you new players out there, if this is too tough, if the 2 wheels of stamina just aren't enough, you know, because you're taking more time, and that's going to happen, you know, it's part of the process, just not being unsure, taking more time. Just go out and get more shrines. You can build up that stamina kind of off on your own. You know, what is that, 20 more shrines you would need to complete the next wheel. You know, it's doable. You might have to look at a dungeon map or something to kind of see where nearby shrine locations are, but that gives you an enormous advantage in these fist fights, having those 3 full wheels of stam. So much more time in the air, it makes a real difference. Lots more time on the ground, swinging the weapon around and around. So yeah, that really is probably the way to go, especially for newer players, is get the 3 wheels completed first. Me, personally, my gameplay, I like to do it right off the Great Plateau, so I normally don't wait until I have all 3 wheels. I just kind of do that as I go. But it is definitely an advantage in battle. Just to show you on the map where I'm heading again, right over toward this guy. I'm going to make landfall right there. I am taking temperature damage, and that's okay. Not really. I'll just have to remember to put the super suit back on. Can't tell you how many times I've started a fight and I'm not doing the arm up, suit up, and eat up thing. I'm like, what is going wrong here? Like, there's barely any damage happening. And then it's like, oh, yeah. And then I figure out pretty quickly what it was I forgot to do, which is arm up, suit up, and eat up. Alright, get to safety ASAP. Ouch! My poor sand seal. You know what I forgot to do? Arm up, suit up, and eat up. We were just talking about this. Those hearts are getting a little low, but I think I'll still be okay. Mugdulas are usually pretty well controllable. I don't think I'll have a real problem here, but I definitely want the attack power meal. Still not finding that sweet spot. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh, where'd he come from? Yikes! Major problems. I did not hear him. I did not notice him. My TV volume isn't turned up high enough. You jerk. Alright, let's try that again. Wow, that was completely unexpected. Actually, I don't even really need to do that. I had a little mini panic attack there. That was crazy. I was like, why am I dropping my weapon? Like, it took a second to register. I got shocked. Garbage! So is that. Alright, so let's do this once again. Maybe I can get two with one arrow. Don't know if I've ever tried that. Nope! Make sure those actually lit. Yep, that's good. That's good. One more hiding over here. Any day now, any day now. I wish you could skip this little intermittent cutscene type stuff. 120 times you gotta watch that. Well, not really. They don't all pop up, but yeah, you know what I mean. So anyway, guys, I'm really only here for the Spirit Orb. There is a leveling chest in here, so I'm not going to get it. It is a Gerudo bow. It's nice to come back later game when you're getting those weapon bonuses on Gerudo weapons. So yeah, that could be, you know, attack power-up. That could be quick shot, just a number of things. But again, I like to leave that chested for that reason. So folks, I genuinely hope that helps you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I always appreciate that. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Okay, we're not done with the stream yet. I just wanted to record that properly so I could separate the shrine videos. Claw 7, if I'm saying that right. Claw 7. Sorry, I'm bad with pronouncing stuff. It's my superpower. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you caught the older content. I know it's tough to watch with the quality, but I'm really glad you found me again. Welcome back. I wish I knew how to pronounce that name properly. Claws 7, maybe? Clock. I'm terrible. It's between the back legs, might be? Okay, I thought it was on the side, like the corner of him. I'll have to go back into that, because I haven't been hitting it, whatever it is. Now, I must be a little rusty. Thank you guys so much for the support. Really appreciate that. Anonymous donated 12 bucks. Hey, thank you so much. Guys, just to let you know, through that organization, $5 feeds a family for a day. So they do good work. That was why I picked them in particular. So thank you so much. That's a very nice donation. That'll definitely ease some suffering out there in the world. The top of that peak has a stone talus on top. Which peak would that have been? I might know which one you're talking about. Glad to know you forgot more than I remember. I like it. Sometimes I'll sit here and say, I forgot what it was that I forgot. Like, I get so irritated with myself. I even forgot what I forgot. I hear this only gets worse. It'll be a great time. Yeah, Keely, the bone system, it really does make all the difference. It all goes in together. There's a lot of elements to it, but it all works out. It all comes together very nicely in this game. Alright, folks, good to see you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you so much again for the support. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way and get right back into this. Toodles. I got you, Countess. Yep. It only gets worse. Isn't it nice to know we have something to look forward to? But that's okay. I can at least have fun with it. Alright, guys. We'll see you back in a few here. So, make sure it is early daytime. We do not want any issues with nighttime monsters popping up, so just to make sure I'm going to be covered, I will... What time was it again? Yeah, just because this one can be a little more time consuming, I think I'll go ahead and toss out a quick bundle. We definitely want a good full day to do our killing. Alright, get her done. See if I have any Endura carrots. Boy, I've been collecting these things pretty steadily. Like, I didn't realize they were that quickly to respawn. Seems like every time I warp back over here, there's a couple more sitting there. And this time, I'm kind of going to sort of somewhat go back the same way. But we're going to this one next. And this is the one that might be a little more time consuming. But I'm going to try that idea you guys gave me about just using an arrow versus a bomb arrow. That never crossed my mind. I thought it had something to do with the explosion. But I mean, it makes perfect sense. Like, if walking around can get his attention, why wouldn't just an arrow shot get his attention? Kind of funny how that never clicked in my mind. See, guys, we all see things differently. And that's what I meant when I opened up in the last stream, before I lost my internet connection there. You know, you gotta play to your play style. Try different approaches, try the different things that I'm mentioning. You know, see if you can't find something that clicks better for you. And then go with it. I think he was holding a club. No, he was not. I looked at that totally wrong. I think there's some there's some bobkins up there. So this is normally my go-to land spot because there's no enemies here normally. But there's that Lynel right next to me, which is not awesome. And wow, he is like way over there. Come on, Poppy. And honestly, I'm going to try to do it without arrows. I'm going to wait for him to circle back around. And, unless, of course, it's just taking way too long, but... I want to do it with bombs, because bombs are free. Oh, that got him. Sweet freaking deal. Oh, arm up, suit up, and eat up. See, here I go again. Wow, down to one club? That isn't great. Yeah, I really wasn't paying attention to that either. I might have to go out and get some more clubs so we can keep going here. There it is. It's right at the jawbone, guys. So yeah, it has something to do with the hit points on the shoulder and the head. So you've got to kind of split that difference just right back there where that jawbone was. I'll see if I can remember that moving forward, but that really helps to speed up the kill. If you can get that double damage on the revolutions there. Alright, what do I have left? 3 minutes on the clock, but this club ain't gonna last. That might be enough time to kill this Guardian. So yeah, just to show you on the map where I'm going now, there's a Guardian right here I'll take out before getting another club. There's a couple of quick hit locations where you can get more clubs. Sometimes you'll see the Lizzles out in the desert just holding them. The snow biomes? Yeah, there's plenty of clubs in the snow biomes. The stall monsters at night pop out with them. Plenty up in the snow biome. Like, at some point in this game, these aren't going to be an issue anymore. This is only for early game purposes where I'm showing you to go get more clubs. Shiny rocks. Nothing. Who put that there? I picked that up. Oh wow, that left leg is really going numb right now. And I don't even know what time it is. How long have I been on today? It's 3:30. I just got done saying last night, I promise guys, no more long streams. And it's 3:30. Ouch, my body. Oh my goodness, but I'm having so much fun doing this, like... I never want it to end. Oh wait, we do not want that weapon. Yeah, we definitely want... Oh, no. Remember, we're only killing legs right now, so don't waste the bone weapons on the legs. The legs take care of themselves. Okay, and once again, guys, if you sit still, he'll sit still. So just take your time, zero in that headshot. Oh, we do not want ice arrows for this. And once he's stunned, again, you'll have to take a little bit of time with this. Make sure you time these so that he gets stunned again. If you do it too quick, he won't stun. Notice how his head is kind of like shaking around there. When that stops, then you can go ahead and kill the leg. And that'll keep him in that stunned phase. And you're doing damage while you're doing this too, by the way, so it's not just about the legs and keeping him stunned. You're getting a good head start on damage this way. Okay, so once I get this final stun, then I'll switch weapons, then I'll go in here and finish him off. And look at that damage just melt, guys. Now remember, this is a later game enemy, and we have access to killing it now. That is the power of the bone system. Definitely get a good head start on your weapons, your ancient proficiency by getting all these monster parts while you're at it. Alright, so yeah, we are not here for that actually, we are here for bone weapons. I really haven't walked the perimeter of this thing, so I don't know, there might be more. I just know this is one I find consistently on my way to the barbarian piece that's in here. And I wish they'd all spawn in now so I could see them. And I guess they're just too far away. Uh-oh. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Come back. I want to try to keep him up here so he doesn't throw the weapon off. And guys, at some point, these weapons, they level too. So you could get a Dragonbone Moblin Club with like attack up. That is amazing. Or even durability. I don't mind durability for the Dragon Clubs. But yeah, definitely a good thing to have later on when you start really pushing that KO credit. Where are these enemies? I thought this place was kind of crawling with these things. Okay, that's definitely not what we're looking for. Okay, yeah, well, it was a good try. I'll go get another couple of quick clubs and then we'll get back into some more combat, folks. Wait a minute, where did I just warp? That's the wrong one. Wrong lake. I wish you could abort, like cancel the travel, like abort fast travel. And of course it's not raining right now. Of course, I mean, if I was ready to go, it would be raining. So when I come back and I am ready to go, it'll be raining. Oh wow, the left leg is really going to sleep now. So guys, in all fairness and in all honesty, I am going to cut this short of 2 hours, so we got about another 20 minutes here to just kind of get done what we can. I want to go kill 2 more Mugdillas, and then, you know, maybe more Lynels, Hinox, etc., but... yeah, I really just kind of want to shorten this one a little. I still have my physical therapy I need to do. What other trash do I have to get rid of? That can go. This is what you call a snatch and grab. Oh, love it. Where else can I get a quick club? There's that bad boy nest, but that takes time. Well, I'm kind of brain farting. There's more clubs than that, right? Maybe not. Oh yeah, we got another Hinox here too we can take out. I'm gonna come back to him after I get my club. Actually, doggone it, see, I keep messing this up. I've got a warp point right over there by that bad boy nest. Okay, still blues. Oh, no, see, we got a bump, guys. KO, credit, push, right there. He progressed to a black bobkin, which means he might be holding a Dragonbone Boko bow. I can't tell. I don't think he is yet. So it's going to take a while longer for the weapon to progress. I'll kill him just to make sure, but I don't think that is. Nope, spiked. Okay. But wow, there it is, guys. KO credit, I'm telling you. It's definitely a thing. It's a hidden stat, but it works every time. I've never had this fail. And guys, we are right off the Great Plateau. Like, I can't stress that enough. We haven't even done anything yet. This is the way to go in Breath of the Wild. It's so much fun when you've got the beefier weapons. So anyway, just to confirm this, I'm going to go to Dueling Peaks. And... where the heck is that? Why do I always lose Dueling Peaks? There we go. And I want to see that bad boy nest we've been looking at. Now, if he progressed, they should have progressed. Like, they all work the same throughout the map. Unless I have it wrong, and those Bobkins don't level at Dueling Peaks, but I'm pretty sure they do. Like, I know my memory isn't great anymore, but I'm pretty confident on this one. And honestly, if that's it for right now, I might just go ahead and cut this here because I can't do a whole lot more in 15 minutes. Maybe the Mugulas. I've got the clubs for that, at least. And then I'll worry about getting more clubs later on. In fact, we need to go to Gold Rush Mountain. That's where all the clubs are. Okay, there it is, guys. The proof is in the pudding. Black Bobkins. So I showed it in one stream. That hidden stat, that KO credit, that's what drives it, not the blood moons. A lot of people think it's the blood moons. Well, kind of, because when you're out killing stuff, it generates blood moons. So, you know, it makes perfect sense that, you know, that's where folks would have gotten that idea. But, you know, I kept testing the theory and it wasn't working. I was like, okay, what, if it's not the blood moons, like, what is it? And that's what set me out on this journey to figure out what was causing all this. So, guys, this is what we want to see right here. So now that we see black Bobkins, that means the enemies just got a level. So from here on out, as we keep pushing this KO credit, the weapons are going to level right behind that. So at some point, we're going to be getting better and better weapon drops, no more soldiers. At some point, we're going to start getting like Knights weapons. At some point, they'll start getting bonuses on those. Then they'll change over to Royal weapons, and those will start getting bonuses. So this is what I do, guys. Right off the Great Plateau, hunt, 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 kill, kill, kill. Blood Moon, cook, rinse, lather, repeat. And then as soon as I start getting royal weapon drops, then I start playing the game. So I'm really not even playing the game right now. I'm just pushing that KO credit. So anyway, guys, mission complete. That's really what I wanted to show before I got off stream today. I know it was longer if you count last stream and the stream together, but it was worth it. We made it happen. Whew! I'm really glad that worked out. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright guys, thank you again so much for all the love, all the support. I definitely had a blast. I'm going to come on later this evening. We're just going to do more hunt stuff, guys. I'm going to try to open up the map a little bit more for y'all, but we need to do two things. We need Gold Rush Mountain, actually three things. Gold Rush Mountain, scratch that. Croc Forest first. We need more inventory. And I'm not sure if we've really got the seeds for a lot more. I think the next weapon slot costs 18. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think the last one I bought was 12. Then I think it goes 18, then 25. So I know I can at least get one more weapon slot, and that'll help. That'll help loosen this up just a little bit. But then more bows, guys, and the bows are cheap right now, a couple of seeds. But now that we're in hunt mode, now I need to start getting the bows, which is why Croc Forest is going to be important. So yeah, when we come back, we're going to rocket up to Croc Forest, and we're going to do some milk run type stuff so that we can really support more KO credit pushing, more hunts, etc. And then guys, yeah, Gold Rush Mountain for the Dragonbone Moblin clubs. Those are super fast and easy to get. So I'll probably just go directly there. Won't pass go, won't collect 200. I'll get the shrine activated. Bada bing, bada bang. Then we can kind of start out to 4 different locations, 4 Moblin clubs. Pow. So much easier to get them that way than, you know, taking out all these bad boy nests all the time. So yeah, and then we're just going to go to town, guys. So yeah, Croc Forest, Gold Rush Mountain, and what else did I just say? Rito Village is coming real soon. Rito Village, so we get that Great Eagle bow. And then we can go up into the snow biome. And then we can hunt those Lynels. And that will really, and I mean really start pushing that KO credit. So guys, it's going to be a lot of fun later on this evening. I know our European friends won't be up for that one, and I'm sorry. But I hope you guys will have fun still watching the recorded version just as much. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much once again for your time, your love, your support. I hope you guys are having a blast. I know I am. And I really hope you can put this system to good use in your own games. Just, you know, keep at it. If it starts getting frustrating, it's not fun anymore, go off to other things. Try it tomorrow. But, you know, just stick with it. At some point, something's going to click. So that's my best advice is, you know, persistence will eventually pay off. So guys, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I always appreciate that. And as always, until the next time, best of luck, and I hope happy hunting. Okay, before I actually cut stream, we'll go ahead and chat with y'all. Ah, Marigold, I'm sorry I missed you. See you later. Hope the store trip is safe. I hate lightning. Yeah, the gamer, you are not kidding. I made that joke last night, like, I can be playing this game and then 12 hours can go by. I'll be like, what happened? What time is it? And then I'll realize I hadn't eaten, I hadn't done anything, and the day's over. This is that kind of game for me. Skyrim, the same thing. Yeah, Keely, those walking guardians are terrifying. The music is terrible. Who made that? They deserve a nice spicy hamburger. Yeah, I'm reading your chat on the ancient arrows. The ancient arrows are nice for guardians. One hitter quitter, you still get the monster parts. It's awesome. In fact, you'll see me using those when I do my castle raid. And guys, that's coming too. Not only that, the castle raid will bump our KO stat even further because I kill like everything in there. Mainly for the monster parts. Because remember, we got another super system coming up. The ancient system. And we need parts for that. So yeah, we're definitely going to do castle raid ASAP. Probably right after Rito, as a matter of fact. And that'll really push that KO stat. That KO credit. Lots of monster parts, lots of ancient arrows. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I'm really excited for the castle raid. Been a while. Yeah, Sylvia, definitely. And hello. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. It's been a beautiful day. A lot of fun today. Definitely a good stream. I thought about that, Jim Lewis, but I'm really just kind of doing more of the same. But, you know, if we're going to be going to, like, Croc Forest and stuff, that's all different. Maybe tonight I'll just do more of this, you know? And then next weekend, Friday daytime, I'll go out and do all that other, like, tutorial type stuff. You know, like Croc Forest, there's some stuff to that. Gold Rush Mountain, there's some stuff to that. So yeah, I don't think I should cancel tonight, but I'll definitely kind of limit maybe what I do. Thank you for mentioning that, by the way. More important stuff like that, I'd like to hit the better times for all the time zones. Hinoxen, I like it. I love it. Thank you for sharing that, Hinoxen. I had a friend over, and she was watching me play Breath of the Wild, you know, and I came across a Lynel, and I was doing a recording, and she thought it would be fun to sit here in commentary. She knew nothing about the game. Anyway, she's just, you know, and I have it all recorded somewhere. I just never released it. But anyway, I'm just doing my thing, you know, and I come across a Lynel. And she was like, "Ah, a zebra horse." It was like, you know, one of the Lynels that have the zebra stripes. And I was just like, zebra horse. I'm using that. Like, it was awesome. A zebra horse. She had no idea what I was getting into at the massive fist fight it was going to be. Then she was like, "Oh, that's not cute. That's terrifying." I was like, "I know." Zebra horse. I'll never forget it. Spotted Lady, if you're watching, thank you for the memories. Yep, might be. Have a good one if I didn't miss you already. Thank you so much, Sylvia, and I'm so happy to help. Definitely happy to hear that it's helping out. I know, Countess, right off the Great Plateau. It's absolutely insane. And when we start holding royal weapons in our hands that are just dropping, that's when I start playing for real. Like, it's pretty awesome. You gotta grind for it a little bit, but it's fun. Like, I thoroughly enjoy this stage of the game. In fact, sometimes I've gotten through that. I start getting my royal weapons. I'm like, okay, that's fun. Let's start a new game. I don't even bother. I like that, Mike B. That would be a pretty cool t-shirt. Arm up, suit up, eat up. Then you die. No, the gamer. I'll do another stream tonight. I'll just do more hunting stuff, though. You know, just kind of what we've already been doing, so it's already been seen, and that way our European friends don't miss out on much. But yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and do another one, you know, as scheduled this evening. Prime Gaming. Hey, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. You just caught us at the tail end here. Sorry about that. But there's a lot of information here in this stream and the prior one because the internet crashed. But definitely the ones you're going to want to watch, if any others. Definitely a lot here. All right, guys, yeah, I definitely got to get going here. Physical therapy is calling my name, and I need to be back home in time, you know, to get ready for my 8 o'clock. So, guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out. Definitely loved it. Hope you all did, too. And until the next time, peace out, y'all.